All right. Good morning, everyone. So, I'm going over lesson 4.1 polynomial functions. Now, let me go over the vocabulary with you. First of all, let me just make sure this sound is on. Can you guys hear me? Sound is on. Okay. So, it says a monomial well, that's just going to be something like 2 or 2x or 2xy. That is something that is attached. But a polynomial is made up of multiple monomials, right? If it's just one term, then it's a monomial. But let's say it was 2x plus 3y. Well, this is a binomial, a type of polynomial. Binomial, bi means two, right? So it's a polynomial of with two terms. But if we add a 5, right, this will be a trinomial, a type of polynomial with three terms, right? If we add another one, plus x squared, right, it's still a polynomial. So polynomials are something where multiple terms are either added or subtracted. Okay? So a coefficient is the number, coefficient, right? And if you already know this, you can fast forward, it's fine. But coefficients are the numbers in front of the variables. So these would be the coefficient of this one would be 1, because 1 times x squared is still x squared. So in front of it is a 1. In front of this one is a -1. That's the coefficient. The degree is the highest exponent of a polynomial. So let's see. Trying to see how I can minimize the. Still trying to play around with this guy right now. There it is. Okay. So the degree, let's say you have 2x squared plus 5. The degree is the highest exponent on the x, the highest power on the x. So this will be degree 2. If you had something like 2x squared plus 3 plus, I don't know, x to the 5th power, then you would have the highest degree on the x is degree 5. So this is a 5th degree polynomial. Standard form is important. So standard form is what you will use in Canvas to input your solution. So if you have something like this, please instead write it in standard form like x to the 5th plus 2x squared plus 3. That's how you input it into Canvas to get the right solution. Very important in standard form. Now, we're going to go over number 1. It says, which polynomials are in standard form? And they are, well, this one, 3x minus 1, that's perfect because this is a power of 1 on the x, and then this would be a power of x to the 0th power. Anything to the 0th power is just 1, right? So 1 times -1 is -1. Basically what I'm saying is it's in standard form. What about this one? The second one is not. You could clearly see that it goes from no x to x and then to x squared. So no, that is not it, right? But if you have something like the next one, -5p to the fifth. You can clearly see it goes from the fifth power to the second to the first power to the 0th power. And so yeah, 5, 2, 1, 0, this is in standard form. Very good. For 2, what is the degree of the polynomial? Well, the highest one, right, we have you can see that the highest degree is the 5, right? So this is degree of 5. Classify this polynomial. Well, here we have if we have this, the highest degree is to the fifth, right? So this is a quintic polynomial, right? Quintic means 5. In French, this is quant. Un, deux, trois, no, quant, cinq. No, this is cinq. Well, in Spanish, this is like quince. Quince means 15, right? When it has a 5 in there. It's not too helpful, but at least it has a 5 in there, right? Quintic, fifth. All right, number 4. Let's see where 4 is. Don't you hide. It says, simplify okay. If we were to simplify this, is not too hard because there's a plus sign here. So really, there's nothing to distribute. Everything is going to be just added. This is not a minus sign, it's a plus sign. So we don't really need these parentheses. We could just willy-nilly just go ahead and add them together. Which ones are the like terms? Well, we have, let's start with the, in standard form, right? Highest degree here. We have 7n to the, but we have another 3n to the fifth there. So we're going to have 3 plus 7 is 10, n to the fifth. What about n cubed? We have 5n cubed and 6n cubed, making 11n cubed. We have a 3 minus 3 is a 0, is a negative 6. So let's see what that is. That is correct. Number 5. For number 5, we have something like, write in standard, simplify. Oh, this is a minus sign. So this is different. All right, I really don't need these parentheses. This is just overkill. But this I do. These I do. Why? Because I need to distribute that negative to each first. So we're going to have 10x squared minus, right? See how this is a positive 9x times negative, right? Times that negative sign is going to be a negative. So minus 9x. Same thing. Negative times another negative is going to be a positive 2. So the signs just flip. Now I don't need parentheses. And I could do 10x squared, right? And then I have a minus 9 minus 1, so it's a minus 10x. 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay? That is the answer. Number 6. Number 6. Subtract. This is tricky because it uses words. It says subtract. Subtract negative 7x from right? This is tricky because it says subtract this from this. So, in other words, just flip it in your mind and say from this, right? Because it says from this, subtract this. You see how I need those parentheses? Very important because it says subtract this. So I need to distribute that negative because it's subtraction. See that? Then you have negative 4x squared right? Because the signs flip when you're subtracting. It's going to flip for that 7 and 9. There you have it. All right, we have a plus 3 and a plus 7. Minus 5 plus 9. That's it. For number 7, we have expand. So we have a 2x minus 6 and a x plus 11. And we need to distribute this guy because it's multiplication. So we're going to do distributing this times this, and then this times that, just like so. So in that order, we're going to do, again, this would be 2x times x is 2x squared. We have 2x times 11, negative 6 times x, negative 6 times 11. And then we do add like terms. That is a okay. All right. Number 8. It is the same thing. So for this one, we're just going to basically multiply this times this, and then this again times this. So multiply these together. Then you're going to multiply these together. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. These together. And then you're going to multiply these together, and then you're done. So let me just lead you through this one. Let's say this is 2a cubed. 2a cubed, right? Because that's 2a squared times a, and then 2a squared times negative 5 minus 10a squared, right? And then you're going to have plus 7a times a is 7a squared, and then 7a times negative 5 is negative 35a, and negative 10 times a is negative 10a, negative 10 times negative 5 is positive 50, and then you're gonna combine like terms. Oh my gosh, sorry. You know what I mean. Right? You're just going to combine like terms. Number 9. For 9, it says to... number 9 is the same thing. So you have... Alright, so it's just extra practice. You're going to do, again, you're going to do this times this times this times this, right? And then you're going to do the second one times all the rest. And then you're going to do the third one times all the rest. And then you're going to combine like terms. All right? Number 10. Ten is the same. Yeah, it's the same. 11. 11, it's a little bit different, not too much. So we have 2b plus 5 squared. This is 2b plus 5 times 2b plus 5. So this is going to be this times this times that, this times this times that, and then you're done. So again, this will be 2b times 2b, 4b squared, 2b times 5, 10b, 5 times 2b, 10b, and 5 times 5. Notice this. They're the same. This is because it's squared. They're the same thing, so it's going to be the same all the time for the inside. So it's going to be 4b squared plus 20b plus 25. And number 12 is the same. So you guys could do that one. All right, there you have it.